Hello guys, today I will be doing a quick, short and simple video about which fruits you should use for support if you're either sword main or gun main. So for the first fruit you're gonna want to use, it's chop. Chop is not like the best option at all, but if you're really afraid of getting hit by a sword, I guess you can use chop. Or if you want to grind and not get hit by swords, I guess, but it's kind of a mid option, but it works. Okay, now we have spring. For spring, you're only gonna want to use like a broken gun or a broken sword like Dragon Trident and Soul Guitar, because it has no stun moves that will help you hit your moves. So like there's the spring leap, the spring snipe, the spring emperor. These three moves will help you move around and confuse your opponents, but they don't stun or anything. Okay guys, now we have an actually good fruit for sword and gun mains. It's ice, because this fruit has so much stuns, like Cold Storm, 5-second stun. Well, maybe not 5 seconds, like 3-second stun. There's Ice Bird, epic stun, absolute zero. These are all stun moves you can use to hit your sword moves easily and do a combo that does insane damage. I recommend using ice if you're a noob at the game. Okay, now we got sand. Sand, it's a pretty decent fruit for sword mains. There's like a really good Yama and Sand and Dragon Talon combo that's insanely OP and one-shot that you guys can use, but requires a bit of skill to stun your opponents and all of that. But if you get used to Sand, its moves are OP. Like each of them you can use to land sword moves, since they all kind of stun and do stuff, except for the Sand Flight, of course. Okay, next we got Dark. Dark is basically like a skillful version of Ice. It's like a really good support fruit with all the moves being useful, including the F move, which is a TP move. Fun fact, the Dimensional Slash, you can use it to start a combo with Abyssal Darkness. It didn't work right there because NPCs just TP out of nowhere, okay? But anyways, you can use Dark to land insane OP one-shot combos just like Ice, and I really recommend using it. It's one of my first options. Okay, now we got Ghost. Ghost, like all of its moves are useful except the Wandering Soul, of course. Even the Ghostbusters is useful because it confuses your opponents into thinking you're there and they hit your clones but not the actual you, and the rest of the moves stun, which is quite epic. For Ghost, you're gonna especially want to use it with CDK because it fits the best with it, and like Fox Slam, quite OP swords to land good combos with them. It's quite a good support fruit, but it doesn't work well with everything. Okay, now Buddha. Either you saw this coming or not, but it's on this list, okay? Because all you need to know is shift and click. The hitbox and the cooldown is crazy. Like, if you're no skill and just want something easy to use this. You don't need to do anything special. Okay, now Spider. All of the spider moves are useful, including the F move, because it brings you up and it's kind of like a teleport move. It's quite useful but not as fast, but it can get you around really quickly. And all the rest of its moves stuns. You can start a combo with Silk Prison and then do crazy damage, you know, like a combo I'm doing right now. It's quite good to use, especially the Silk Prison. The other moves, they're quite mid, but they're still usable. Okay, you guys definitely saw this coming, okay? Portal is like probably the best support fruit in this game because like it's so fast, like you can surprise your opponents so easily and land a combo like out of nowhere. They won't know what to do. It's just crazy. And the V move, you can infinite combo people with this. The C move can be used to run anywhere in the world. Like, I don't even need to explain. The Z move stuns, the X move stuns, the F move is a teleport. You got everything in this fruit except range, AoE moves, but who cares if it's a support fruit? Okay, now guys, we actually have Rumble. I won't be using this because I literally just don't have it, but this thing is like the second option after Portal, okay? Its stuns go crazy. It has a teleport move. Sweats use it to PvP. It's really fun to use for sword main. Yeah, basically this should be one of your first options. Okay guys, maybe you're wondering if Pain is gonna be listed, but no, Pain sucks, okay? Just admit it, guys. You're not landing anything with it. It's fallen out of the meta, but we're gonna skip to Doe because Doe is actually good. It has insane stuns, insane AoE moves, but that's quite useless. But the piercing clothesline, it's an epic combo starter for like a bunch of swords, which can make you deal one-shot combos. The pastry river, insanely easy to land. Even the aerial version, the Dofus Fusillade. Just look at this, drags your opponent and stuns. I don't need to explain, it's OP. Okay, for the last fruit we got on this list, it's Control. Why? Because you can spam teleport the Echo Knife stuns, but it's probably the worst support fruit, okay? Not gonna lie, it requires too much skill. But it's quite good with Coco. But if you're gonna use Coco with Control, you should just use hybrid stats. But if you're using Control for support gun, I don't know what to tell you, just don't. Okay, now for the top 3 fruits. As you can see on the number 3 spot, we got Dark. Dark, as I said, all the moves are useful. It's my third option if I'm gonna go sword or gun main because like epic combo starting stuff, I just lag, but I don't care. Endless Hole. You see this big AoE? It's instant and epic combo starter. Abyssal Darkness. You literally pull your opponent to you. Anyways, now let's move on to the number 2 spot. So guys, on the number 2 spot, of course, we got Rumble. I don't have it, so I can't show it to you, but it's OP. All the moves are useful, just like Dark, but it's literally just a better version of it. So definitely use it. Okay guys, we got Portal. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit biased, but there's no denying it. Portal is the best support fruit of all time for anything, okay? Its moves are just so useful, each of them in their own unique ways, and many people underestimate Portal F move. They just ignore the fact that the portals stay there. You can confuse their opponents like crazy with this, like just TP out of nowhere using them and reusing them. The Portal V skill, as I said, you can infinite combo with it, and it's just the best support fruit, guys, okay? Trust me, okay? Well guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is my honest opinion. If you guys have any other suggestions, you can tell me in the comments. Anyways, bye guys.